I wonder if we shouldn't try to head up to Ice Peak Mountains. Let's use the board here to our advantage. Event deck also. I don't want to lose hit points yet, so we'll stay. And we'll engage this Draugr and try to do it in the right order this time. Drawing 4 cards for the Rogue. Another jump. Shadow Step. Ooh, that's a fast attack. Great Strike. Another Great Strike. Okay, so that Rogue really can hit hard. Those hit for 5 each. The Bard draws Sweet Melody, Strike, God's Hymn, and Mocking Song. Okay. Now it's time to draw runes, 3 at a time. Good morning, Rex. This awesomeness is Trudvang Legends. So I'm drawing runes from the bag to fill up these rune slots on their attacks, 3 at a time. 1, 2, 3. I got 2 misses. Wow. 1, 2. And where do I want to place this water rune? This water rune, well, there's only 1 slot, and that's Sweet Melody. So I'm going to put it here. Then I'm going to draw 3 runes with the Rogue from the Rogue bag. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's a pretty good one. Fast attack here could finish off that skeleton. So we'll do that. Here and here. This water rune can go here. So since I drew runes that don't match, they go up on my miss track. If you ever miss 5 times, you cannot pull any more runes from your bag. Whatever you have activated on the board is activated. So, I don't think I want to draw any more runes with my Bard, even though I really want to try to get Sweet Melody, because we'll gain some currency. Well, you know what? I'm going to take a chance with the Bard. I'm definitely going to stop with the Rogue. There's no point. But if I get 1 wind, I can activate Sweet Melody, and we'll both get 1 Chronicle point, which is currency. 1, no more. 2, 3. I didn't even activate it. Yuck. Here, that rune can go on God's Hymn. This goes on the Fire Strike. This goes on the Miss track. So now I have 3 misses. I can still activate my blue area with 3 or less misses, so I might as well take a chance. Might as well take a chance with the Bard. 3 more. 1, yes. 2, no. 3. Okay. Oh no, 2 misses. Oh, that was awful. Oh, I can exhaust my hero to return the last runes drawn to the bag. Yeah, water was what I didn't want. So put them back in the bag. I'm going to draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I didn't miss at all. Whew, that was close. I got a leaf for Earth here, Mocking Song. Got a wind here for, what was I doing? Oh, Sweet Melody to gain more Chronicle points. And then this Earth, I was going to do Mocking Song here. All right, now it's the resolution step. I'm done drawing. I got as lucky as I could get. This game is Trudvang Legends. Trudvang Legends is a story-driven board game where these locations change based on this points of interest board here. and these are secret still because we haven't unlocked those parts of the story. We do have B and C revealed. B and C are here on the map and up there on the map. The first part of the story you missed is our mentor, Kirjanti here, was slain, and we could either follow the bloody footsteps to the mountains or go talk to the Jarl up in Wildland, who has information that we're supposed to give him, or we're supposed to tell him some information. But we chose to follow the assassin's footsteps. Okay, now that we've prepared our battle, we move on to the resolution step. During the resolution step, you use any skills and fast attacks. So first, skills or any fast abilities. One skill I want to use is Sweet Melody with the Bard, discarding these runes, and I'll play a Sweet Melody. That melody is going to gain us each 1 Chronicle point. And again, those are currency. So the Rogue now has 4 Chronicle points. Another skill I'm going to activate is Mocking Song. 1 enemy attacks deal -2 attack. So this guy is only going to hit for 0. We'll have to rely on his attack cards to get any damage through. Once I'm done activating skills and feats, I can then move on to the resolution step. First thing that happens is we activate our mistrack effects. Since I'm still in the blue, I activate all of my blue effects here. The only blue effect I have is +1 Chronicle point. The Rogue also has no misses on this one, so gets 1 Chronicle point. The Rogue is up to 5 Chronicle points. Then I activate any fast attacks first, then the enemies will attack, then I activate my regular attacks. Well, the only reason I did what I did is the Rogue has Shadow Step 1, which is a fast attack that deals 2 damage. I know that skeleton only has 1 more hit point, so I'll activate Shadow Step, killing this last skeleton, freeing the Troll Ridge Mountains from any danger, giving us both 1 experience point. I'll just put it here. 1 experience point. Once we get 3 experience points, we get to upgrade our feat cards to some better damage cards. After that's resolved, we discard all runes, put them back in the bag, put them back in their bag, Rogue's bag, discard all runes, discard all feats that were used into the feats discard pile, like so. The enemy attack and the event cards stay the same because we didn't make any changes. That was the engage phase. Now we have the explore phase. Heroes and regions free of enemies interact with a point of interest or location in their region. Ah, we have a point of interest, yes. Letter B shows that we are in a point of interest. So we have to move on to the point of interest board. Letter B says Assassin's Tracks. The track of Kirjanti's assassin seemed to point west in the direction of the Troll Ridge Mountains. Interact to read story entry C1026. So I get the big old book of sagas, and I read entry 026. This is where it starts to get heavy because we start to make some choices. So get ready to make some choices. The tracks of the mysterious assassin and thief disappear in the rocky ground near a desolate village at the base of the mountains. You enter the only tavern, a smoky, unsavory place. The locals stare at you with suspicion and mutter to each other over their mugs. Discard point of interest B. You need information, but only 2 patrons seem open enough to speak with you. The first is a muscular woodcutter, well on his way to being very drunk, while the second is a dwarf, probably a stranger, like you, sitting alone at a table. Who will you ask? Do we speak with the drunken woodcutter, or do we approach the lonely dwarf? So, we have a choice. Rex, since you're here with us today, do I speak with the drunken woodcutter, or do I speak with the lonely dwarf at the tavern? I'm going to leave that choice up to you. So we pretend Rex is in a tavern, and he sees a big, muscular, burly, drunken woodcutter Always trust the dwarf. Okay, the dwarf it is. It says to read entry 008. A tankard is always a good introduction when meeting the dwarf. He invites you to sit at his table, introduces himself as Durlag, a wandering prospector. When you ask him for info about the assassin you're hunting, he scratches his beard before answering.
Aye, I saw a massive fellow, an ogre, pretty sure entering the pass, but he never reached the end. There's an old dwarven mine now dried up. Lets you cross the mountains from below, much faster than climbing up the pass, if you don't mind the dangers.
Seeing your reaction, he says,
I hate ogres, you know. If you want, I'll lead you through the mine. Not the safest place for surfacers.
Now that you have a track, you can accept the dwarf's offer to go through the mines, or you can speak to the woodcutter if you haven't yet. So do we accept the dwarf's offer and go through the mine, or do we speak to the woodcutter first? What are we doing, Rex? We can go through that mine, or we can talk to this drunken woodcutter. Leaving this one for me? Oh man, that's tough. Well, since we trusted the dwarf, let's keep trusting the dwarf. All right, C17. You follow Durlag in the damp mine. Even its interior is shrouded in mist.
Almost there,
the dwarf assures you. Yet the words die in his throat as 3 ragged warriors clad in shredded piecemeal armor emerge from the darkness, silent as death. Draugrs, ghosts of fallen warriors. One of them, better dressed than others, seems to be the leader. They advance towards you, weapons risen. If there's a warrior in the party, they may perform a strength check, but we don't have a warrior in the party. Place 3 Draugrs in the region and reveal point of interest H. Okay. All right, visit the store. We'll hopefully see you back a little bit later. And we have 3 skeletons to deal with. 1, 2, 3. That wasn't fun. And reveal point H. Take a look at what that is. I'm going to pick up the board. I don't want to tear anything here. There we go. Inside the mine. The horrific and vile undead block your passage through the mine. Defeat them and interact it to read another entry. Haha. Hug them indeed. Okay. So this is point of interest H. Now. So it's time to engage them in combat. Oh wait, no. That was interacting with this point of interest. So now we go back to the travel step. We could travel to Ice Peak Mountains, or we could fight these Draugr. I think I'm going to stay and fight. We're doing pretty good. And if we clear them again, we get another experience point. So, preparation phase states we draw 4 feat cards. If you don't have any, you get your discard pile and you shuffle it. You put it here. We'll do the same with the rogue's cards. She's also out of cards because you only start with 8 at the beginning of the game. And then you're going to draw 4 each. Brave Ballad. Strike 1. God's Hymn. And Sweet Melody. Okay, that takes care of the Bard. Now let's hope the Assassin draws some attacks here. Jump, there's an evasion. Jump, there's an evasion. Shadow Step 1. Oh boy. Another evasion. Not much to be had for attacks. I did get 1 strike here. I do have some Chronicle points to spend to use my Bard's Instruments to have 1 attack from any hero deals an extra 3 damage. Wow. This might not go so swell. But that's okay. Here we go. Draw some runes for the bard out of the purple bag. We'll just see what happens here. 1, 2, 3. Not bad so far. I did get a wind. We'll put 1 on the strike. We definitely want to deal some damage. Then, oh yes, definitely want to put 1 on Earth Rune on God's Hymn, and another wind on God's Hymn. Then we'll draw 3 for the rogue. One, 2, 3. That's a miss. And another miss. There's no fire drawn this time. Ouch. 1 earth. Well, they're on Shadow Step. That's my only attack. So I'll draw 3 more with the rogue. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of misses. Shadow Step. Miss, miss. I have 4 misses on the rogue. 1 more miss, and the rogue is done activating. Yikes. Come on, where's my fire rune for the bard? Need it really, really bad. 1, there it is. 2, 3. Fantastic. Yikes. I gotta redraw all of this. I didn't have my 3 misses in my bag. Darn it. Bard has to start over. Hopefully I get something close to that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, 2 misses. And an earth. Put that back on God's Hymn. Draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, let's put it on Brave Ballad. Here, Earth Rune. The Earth Rune's a miss? Sure is. Yikes. Going again with the Bard. Got the Fire Rune. 1, 2, 3. It's a 4th miss, but that's okay. Oh no! Fire and water. I have to draw again. If I want to activate this attack, I have to draw again. One, 2, 3. Wind. Miss. Wind. Well. Wind here. Wind here. Another miss, which gives me 5 misses. I have to stop, and I'll be activating my -2 hit points. I think I'm going to do God's Hymn just to kind of showcase that ability. Okay. So first is all skills and fast stuff. So for 2 Chronicle points, I'm going to activate my Bard's Instruments. 1, 2. And it says, one attack from any hero deals +3 damage. So I'm going to have Shadow Step deal +3 damage when it attacks. Then another skill is you and another hero, Brave Ballad, individually choose to refresh or discard 1. So I'm going to refresh my hero here. So I don't have to activate that miss effect on the back of my hero, which is discard a good item. Or a positive item, rather. So using Brave Ballad. When you use an item, by the way, it goes to the bottom of your item deck face up. But we only have 1 item right now, so it's going to stay where it's at. Okay, then I'm going to activate another skill, God's Hymn. Any hero gains +1 attack or +1 defense. It goes here, though, so it's not going to be used this turn. I'll just get a +1. I'll get a +1 attack for now. And you'll see how these get pushed along the track as we gain more things. That's it for skills. Yes. Now we move into any fast attacks from us. And the Shadow Step is a fast attack. Deals 2 damage. So I'm going to remove these two to deal 2 damage, but it actually deals 5 damage because of my Bard's instruments. It will kill one of these skeletons outright. Whew, that's a good thing. Oh, before any of that, I have to activate wherever this landed. It landed on the red, so I have to activate all red things here. I lose 2 hit points. And then these come down and go into the bag. Then I can activate my fast attacks. Then the enemies attack. So the first Draugr hits for 2 plus 1. We didn't declare who it was on, so we'll just declare it on the Bard, since that's the most detrimental. 1, 2, 3. The second attack we'll declare on the Rogue, who has 10 hit points. The Draugr hits for 2 plus 0. And then it says exhaust or take an extra 2 damage because it activated their rune ability, which is here. So I'm going to choose to exhaust the Rogue and not take the extra 2 damage. Okay, that's their 2 attacks. Now we move on to the next turn, which is the travel phase. We can now try to leave, or we can stay and fight these skeletons. Oh, getting ahead of myself again. Discard all the runes, put them back in the bag. Discard all the abilities, put them in the feat discard pile. And this time make sure that I discard all of these as well, which I did. So all those runes go back in the Bard bag. By the way, you can go to these cities and activate this, or interact with the city, pay 2 Chronicle points to gain extra runes for your bag to make it a little stronger. Can't believe I drew so many fire runes with the Bard and all of them were missed because none of the fire attacks came up. Now you realize I'm going to get 4 fire attacks next round and hopefully the same amount of fire runes. Okay, clear the boards there. The Bard has to take 2 damage because of that attack. The Bard's at 8 hit points. Not the Bard, the Rogue. Okay. Oh. Wow, I could have had 1 attack become fast. Oh, I didn't have 2 attacks. Alright, moving on. Can't explore because it's not empty. So we're moving on to the travel phase. We can now run through the mountains if we want to Ice Peak. Or we can, but we'd take 2 damage each. I'm not going to do that. We can engage. So we're going to engage the enemy again. So I'm drawing 4 feat cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Bard. Mocking Song. Strike again. Battle Chant. And Battle Chant. 4 for the Rogue. Assassinate. Great Strike. Energy, Great Strike. Now I need lots of fire and I need lots of wind. Could use some earth too, so I could use some earth, wind, and fire. Can't play that in the background or get my video copyright stricken. Okay, 3 tokens for the Bard. Here they go. Earth, miss, earth. So put the miss on the miss track. I have to make sure I do this smart. I'm going to definitely give myself Battle Chant. Give myself the best chance to not miss putting runes here. So Battle Chant and Mocking Song. Rogue, come on, fire runes, lots of them. How about fire, fire, and wind? That'd be great. Fire, miss, miss. That is awful. There's 5 misses in the bag, so fire is going to go to Great Strike. Okay, Rogue's going to draw again. Wind, miss, fire, good. 3 misses. That's not good, but Wind here, fire here. So this is enough to kill one. Let's draw again with the Bard. Water, wind, earth. Okay, that's good. Do wind here, mocking song. Water, earth here. Give myself +2 defense during the block step. And I think I'm going to be done with the Bard. Do I want to draw again with the Rogue? I don't know. I feel like I do. Rogue is going to do rogue things and be very roguey, and I hope I get 2 fire. There's not 2 fire left in the bag. Could get a wind and a fire would be awesome. Okay, let's just do it. Let's see what comes up and then we'll decide. Earth, yay. Wind, yay. Water, miss, darn. It's okay though. The rogue landed on spot number 4, which is there, which means it'll activate no good or no bad. Okay, so let's move on to resolution then. First thing is the skills and items. The rogue is going to use rogue's tools. It costs 2 chronicle points, taking them down to 3. 1 attack becomes fast. They're going to make their great strike become fast. Then the bard is going to activate one of their skills, which is Mocking Song. 1 enemy attacks deal -2 damage. So we'll have this enemy's attack deal -2 damage. I don't do the blocking yet. Now we move from skills to activating our miss track. The bard activates the all blue, so he'll deal 1 extra damage and get 1 chronicle point. But I'm not attacking, so I won't deal any extra damage, unfortunately. The rogue's miss track is at blank, so they don't get anything. Then it goes to activating fast attacks. The rogue made Great Strike 1 a fast attack, so she's going to spend 2 fire runes here to fast attack this for 5 damage, killing it. Yep. Then that's my only fast attack. Now the enemy's attack. There's only 1 enemy left, the one laying down that does -2 damage. Since they only deal 2 damage, right now it's dealing 0. +0 on the bard. So it's dealing 0 damage, but I have to either exhaust or take 2 extra damage. So I'll go ahead and exhaust with the bard and not take 2 damage. And then we activate our regular attacks, which the rogue has Assassination, deals 2 damage. If that killed this skeleton, which it does not, because they have 4 hit points, if it killed the skeleton, we'd gain 2 chronicle, or the rogue would gain 2 chronicle points. But it did not kill it. So we're going to be stuck here for another round. Discard all runes, put them back in the bag, discard all feats. Put those back in the rogue's bag. Put these back in the bard's bag. Oh, you know what? I had Battle Chant block too. I'm not going to exhaust. I'm going to show you guys that. I had Battle Chant block. It blocks 2 damage. So instead of exhausting that extra 2 damage, I'm going to use my Battle Chant rune to give me 2 defense, and it blocks the 2 incoming damage. That beats me exhausting. It's the first time I got to use one of my block cards. as opposed to wasting those runes that I drew. Okay. Unfortunately, we're stuck here for another round because I do want to finish off that Draugr and gain some experience. So here goes. Not traveling. We're engaging that skeleton. So shuffle the rogue's cards. Hoping I get a mixture this time, not all fire and not no fire in my 4 cards that I draw. Evasion. There we go. Great Strike. Shadow Step. Energy. The Bard's attacks, or the Bard's feats. God's Hymn. Brave Ballad. Mocking Song. And Strike. Okay. Well, I hope to pull off God's Hymn because that could be very, very useful. So here goes. Start with the Bard. Preparation phase is draw 4 feats. Preparation phase is draw 4 feats, then start pulling out runes. 1, 2, 3. Yuck, yuck, yuck. 2 misses and a water. Well, I only have 1 spot for water. There. Rogue. Let's hope to not draw a bunch of missed runes right now. 1, 2, 3, and I did not. Water. Only have 1 spot for that. Earth and fire. Oh, how many wind is in my thing? 3 fire, 2 wind, 4 earth. Let's put it here and put 1 fire on. Boy. Put on a Great Strike for now. Alright, draw again with the Rogue. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I got the wind. That will take out the skeleton because it's a fast attack. Earth and a miss. I don't think I want to risk anything more with the Bard. He's in a good spot, so we'll just stop there. First thing is activate any skills or items. I don't need to activate any items from the Rogue because this is a fast attack. Skills, I don't have any skills that I can activate, so we're moving on. Oh, no, start of resolution is the Mist Track. I'm in blue, so I get 1 Chronicle point and I get +1 damage, but I'm not hitting anything. The Rogue is also in that same Mist Track, so it gets +1 Chronicle point, but doesn't have any bonuses in that space. So, moving on now to using skills. There are no skills to use, so we're moving on to fast attacks. Shadow Step. Spending these 2 runes to deal 2 damage to this skeleton, finishing it off. Emptying the space. Everyone involved gets 2 experience, or a second experience point, or gets 1 experience point, but it becomes our second experience point. And we've emptied the space. Now that it's empty, we can explore heroes and regions free of enemies, interact with a point of interest. So we're going to interact with H that says read entry 030. C1030. Lots of entries to flip through. It's a big book of sagas, 100 some odd pages. When the Draugrs are no more, the darkness in the mine lightens, becoming less oppressive.
I must confess a thing to you,
Durlag says, somewhat embarrassed.
'Tis true I saw the ogre, but he took the pass, not the passage in the mine. This place was infested with darkness. I needed to get here to find traces of my father's expedition, lost years ago when I could not do it alone. So yes, I tricked you a bit. Now that the evil is banished, the mine can be reclaimed by my people.
Well, that wasn't nice of him.
But sadly, I've seen no trace of my father, so my search goes on.
Durlag gets you out of the mine and, being a skilled hunter, leads you on the track of the ogre by way of reward and apologies.
Ice Peak Mountains,
He says, showing a set of big tracks in the mud.
sure as stone.
Then he bows deeply and gives you a ring, a token of his gratitude.
Remember that Durlag the dwarf is your friend.
He ends before walking away. Reveal point of interest D. Okay. Gotta put my bookmark in here. Revealing point of interest D from the point of interest map. Or point of interest board. Says camp in the woods, Ice Peak Mountains. Okay. Camp in the woods, where's my letter D? Brought to you by the letter D. Then it says sleeve location card CS11. So we go to the big giant story card thing here, and they're in numerical order. So this is Durlag's mine. So I guess we sleeve it here. A hero in the party gains the Silver Dwarven Ring, which is CS009. That's cool. I guess it wasn't all for naught. CS009. Durlag's Ring. 2 Chronicle points, instant. Draw 1 feat card and play it. I'm gonna give that to the Rogue. So I guess it goes on top. I'll just put it on top for now of her item stack. Oh, and then it unlocks a side quest. CS037, The Lost King. So now, pulling a lot of these story cards out. It's great. CS037. Side quest. A letter written in Dwarven runes urgently summons you to the White Elk Inn in Sylvan. It's signed with a D. Start on page 31, entry C7 for introduction. That's if we choose to do a side quest at the beginning of the game. So I don't know if those go on the storyboard or not, but I'm going to put it there for now. And that's it for this particular quest. Now it didn't say I don't think it said anywhere to discard the letter H, but I feel like we discard the letter H. Reveal point of interest H. Defeat and interact to read entry 30. Reveal point of interest D. That's super interesting. I mean, it would keep repeating that, which doesn't make sense, so I'm going to go ahead and discard letter H. Because now when you interact with it, you actually interact with the mine itself, which is you can exhaust your hero to gain 3 Chronicle points. Okay, now that the fight is over, we discard our runes. Put them back in their bags. Discard our feat cards. Put them in the discard pile. Then we're going to move on to the next turn. Right. We're going to explore, or we're going to travel. It's been a long time since we traveled. Traveling to the Ice Peak Mountains. Then engage. Heroes fight enemies and activate personalities, or if the region is free of enemies, draw and resolve one event for each region occupied by the heroes that are not on board a ship. So it is free of enemies. So we draw and receive one event card. So now we're going to see what the event cards look like. Holy Stone of Gerbanis. You find a sacred place. Pray and make your offerings to the gods. Each hero in the party must perform a Charisma 2 test. Okay. So when you perform a test, you draw 7 runes. And we're looking for 2 wind runes. And we both have a chance at actually pulling this one off. The Bard, it's easier than the Rogue. 1, 2. The Bard doesn't have to pull any more because he succeeded already. So each hero that succeeds would discard 1 negative effect, but it doesn't have any negative effects. The Rogue, from her bag, draws 7. Come on, 2 wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I need to pull 2 wind or I fail. 6, 7. I fail. If you fail, the displeased gods manifest their wrath, giving me 1 more miss rune that goes in my bag. So I have to pop out another miss rune, which is it's a darkness rune. It's automatic miss and goes in the bag. That's not fun. Okay, that was engage there, was an event card that I don't like. Now we explore. Heroes in regions free of enemies interact with a point of interest. So we're going to interact with point of interest D, which is the camp in the woods. You see the tracks seem to be leading to an occupied by a crude wooden, in a clearing of crude wooden huts. Looks like a forest troll camp. Interact to read entry C1028. That's pointing over here on the wrong thing. That's right here. So letter D. We're going to read entry 028. You cautiously skulk near the troll's camp, spying from your hideout among the trees. You see several trolls and a massive ogre with 2 cleavers speaking with one of them. You recognize him from your dreams. He holds a stone in hand. It's the Snow Saga. You've found the thief and your mentor's killer. Discard point of interest D. If there's a Vintner Weaver in the party, we may distract the trolls with magic. We do not have one. If a hero has the blue skull item, we do not. Throw it at the trolls to cause a distraction. Or rush into the camp. Looks like we're rushing into the camp because we don't have some blue skull. 025. Sometimes direct tactics are the best tactics. With a stunning war cry, we charge the camp. So we get to muster our strength, and with a stunning war cry, we rush the camp. So here we go. Hoping to catch the trolls by surprise, the ogre seems smarter than most.
"Puny slaves,"
he shouts.
"kill them, or you'll face my rage. For 2 cleavers and the Snow Queen."
The trolls howl as they countercharge. Place 2 forest trolls in the region and reveal point of interest K. Alright, so I'm revealing, or putting 2 forest trolls in the region, which are these archers. And revealing point of interest K. Forest Troll Camp. Invaders, you'll die and we'll sacrifice your bones to the Snow Queen. The forest trolls of the camp growl and yell, ready to fight you. Right. That's in Ice Peak Mountains. It's the letter K. Like so. Alright, so we've interacted with it. So now we go up to the travel phase. We are not traveling. We're going to stay right here and fight these forest trolls. So instead of Draugr, we've got forest trolls. 3 hit points, 2 attack, no shields, and their rune that says discard 1 beneficial effect here, and that I do have one that I don't want discarded. Alright, so we're engaging them. The 2 trolls. First thing, we draw our 4 cards each. So the Bard is going to get Strike, Battle Chant 1, Sweet Melody, and Battle Chant 1. So a couple of block cards, a skill, and an attack. Let's see what the Rogue gets. Well, I know Assassinate's in here. They have 3 hit points, by the way, so they're a little bit easier to kill. Great Strike, Jump, Assassination, and Jump. A couple of block cards. Okay, let's start with the Bard. Drawing 3 runes. Well, let's start off with 2 misses. Yuck. And a win. Well, I'm going to put it here because I know I only have 1 fire rune in my bag. So hopefully I draw the fire rune and put it there. Speaking of fire runes, let's get this rogue going who now has 6 missing, 6 darkness runes in her bag. Yuck. 1, 2, 3. So I did draw a miss already. And a wind and an earth. So let's put the earth on the earth and the wind on the wind so that I don't have any more misses. Drawing again with the rogue. One, two, three. There we go. It's a second miss, but I did get I do want a block in case we need to block some. Well, she's got some decent hit points, so we'll put it on jump and put this fire rune. How do I want to do this? Put the fire rune on Great Strike. Bard's going to go again. Hopefully drawing a fire rune. Did not. Battle Chant for sure. Here. And start this Sweet Melody here. Boy, if I draw another wind, though, hold on a second. Oh, I kind of have to put. I don't have to put it there. Yep, if I draw another wind, it's going to be a miss. I think that's going to be it for the Bard, though. Let's see what the Rogue gets. Oh, the Rogue has the ring for 2 Chronicle points as an instant. Okay, 1, 2. The Rogue can draw 1 feat card and play it. So the Rogue's going to get a 5th feat card here. What's it going to be? Energy 1. Now, that goes to the bottom of the stack, and she'll have her Thieves' Tools ready to make 1 attack become instant. That's nice. Okay. Drawing 3 runes. 1, 2, 3. I think it was a good thing that... Oh! Nice. Actually, it didn't matter. I was able to hit on all of them. Earth. Earth. Fire. Like so. And I think I'm going to leave it there. Spending my rogue's tools as an instant costs 2 chronicle points. She's out of chronicle points. It says 1 attack becomes fast. Bria's assassination attack is going to become fast. Now we activate our miss bars. We get to access all of our blue. The bard does, so it gets 1 chronicle point here. I need to figure out how to heal. I'm hurting. The rogue also gets 1 chronicle point. Then we activate any skills and fast attacks. Bard will activate Energy 1. 1 attack deals +2 damage. Well, that'll be Assassinate. So, Assassinate will get +2 damage, and it's a fast attack from her Bard's tools, or Thieves' tools. So activate Assassinate for 4 damage, just killing one of the Forest Trolls outright. That's it for... Oh, and it says if it's defeated, gain 2 chronicle points. 1, 2. Yeah, Assassination's really good. We'll have this Forest Troll attack the Bard, because the Bard has access to a block. So, enemy attack card, 2 damage plus 0 is just 2 damage. The Bard's going to use Battle Chant 1 to block it. And that's going to end the combat. Put the runes away. Put these runes away. Discard the feat cards. Discard these feat cards. It's kind of interesting drawing that extra feat card every turn. If I have the chronicle points to do it. And if I keep assassinating them, I will. Okay. Moving on to explore, which we can't because it's not free of enemies. We go back up to travel, which we don't want to. We want to finish them off. They have the snow saga that we want, doggone it. Engage that little forest troll, which will have us draw 4 more cards. Evasion, Great Strike, and Shadow Step. Then I have to shuffle my deck to draw the 4th one because of drawing that extra one last round. Jump card, which is another block. Bard has to shuffle his deck, drawing 4 cards. Mocking Song, Sweet Melody, Battle Chant, and Strike. So I hope I get the Sweet Melody. I want to get some more chronicle points and hopefully upgrade our bags. Bard first, draws 3 runes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, did I get it? I didn't quite get it. Wind here. Wind here. Earth here. I'm going to mock that troll in case things go bad. Rogue draws 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 Earth. Oof. Earth. 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 Rogue definitely has to draw again. If I just get a wind... Oh, no, it won't. Won't really work. Say if I just get a wind, it would deal 4 damage fast, but it's not going to. I have to be exhausted for that. So let's see what happens. Okay. Earth, miss, wind. Okay. So, wind here. We'll just earth there and put my miss on the miss track. So I have enough to deal 2 damage. Let's see what the Bard can come up with. I have no miss on the miss track yet. 1, 2, 3. I spoke too soon. Miss there. Water there. Fire here. I'm going to go ahead and draw again with the Bard, and probably not the Rogue. Bard gets 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. 2 misses. We're going to have to fight this thing again. Earth, earth. I don't want to get to the red because I'll lose more hit points. Show you what's going on with this bard. I'm almost here. If I draw 3 more runes, I only have room for 1 rune. It has to be a wind. 2 misses will go here. You know what? I'm okay. I'll go ahead and do it. As long as I get a wind rune, I'll be fine. Miss, wind, wind, but it's going to be a miss. So wind goes here. And then a wind goes here, and a miss goes here. So during the activate this track, it activates none of the blue and none of the red. So I was just banking on not drawing 3 darkness runes. And I'd already paused with the rogue, so now we're moving on to resolution. Any skills? Yes, I'm going to use Sweet Melody. Me and another hero gain 1 chronicle point. Activating Mocking Song. Enemy attack deals -2 damage. We'll pick that enemy. Any other skills? Oh, the rogue activates her mistrack, which is getting +1 chronicle point. Any other skills? No. Now it is fast attacks and instance items, things like that. I'll do fast attack 2 and use my fast item with the Bard's Instruments. Cost 2 chronicle points, taking him down to 3. 1 attack from any 1 hero deals +3 damage. Oh wait, I don't need to spend that. I don't need to spend that. I'll just do this fast attack for 2 damage from the rogue. Puts 2 damage on Forest Troll. Then we'll have the Forest Troll attack the rogue. It deals 2 damage and it misses, so it deals none, but now we shuffle the enemy attack deck. So we'll shuffle that here in a moment. I'll do that to remind myself. Then I'll strike with the bard, dealing 3 damage, killing the Forest Troll. Once the Forest Troll is dead, we get to upgrade. Well, we'll upgrade here in a moment. We get our 3rd experience point, which means we will upgrade our feats. First, I'm going to clean up this, the runes, the feats, shuffle the enemy deck, then upgrade our feats, and move on with the story. Clean up the runes, clean up the feats. I can't get this one out of here. It's stuck for good. There we go. Shuffle the enemy attack deck. I just want to do the things that I'm supposed to do before I forget. Because I believe it says once we have 3 experience points, it's like immediately upgrade your feats and spend them. But so many board state things happened at the same time, I wanted to make sure to kind of clean some things up. Alright. Level up says what does level up say? Discard 3 experience and draw the top 3 cards from your feat upgrade deck. So we discard our 3 experience points, which are here. And draw our 3 feats from the upgrade deck. Sweet Melody 2, Battle Chant 2, and Strike 2. How many do we get? Probably 1. Choose 1 to upgrade and discard the lower version from the feat deck, returning it to the box. Replace it with the upgrade, then shuffle your feat deck. From the remaining 2 cards, choose 1 and return it to the top of the upgrade deck and put the other on the bottom before the 2 ultimate feats. Okay? So 2 Chronicle points or 3 defense? That is the question. Yeah, I'm not going to do this one for sure. Maybe I'll do that one next. I'll put this one on top. Feel like Chronicle points. Boy, defense is great. I'm going to do defense. So I take out a Battle Chant 1 and put it back in the box. Put this in my feat deck. Oh, I put it in my feat deck and shuffle it. Okay, see what's going on here. And this goes back in the box. Never to be seen again. Strike 2 is going to go on the bottom before the 2 ultimates. And I know I don't have ultimates yet because I haven't upgraded yet. And then Sweet Melody 2 will be one of my 3 choices next time I upgrade. Rogue. Assassinate 2. Definitely going to be my choice. Assassination 2, remove Assassination 1, goes in the box, never to be seen again. Shuffle my feat deck. I wonder if I'd like literally shuffle the whole thing. I think that makes more sense. I'll just do it. Then I'll put Great Strike 2 on top and Jump 2 on the bottom. Wow. Really like this. Jump 2 says 3 block, and if all damage was blocked, your next attack deals +2 damage. That's actually really, really good. Yeah, that's actually... Great Strike 2 is decent, but I like the versatility of Jump 2. Okay, now that we've done that, we can go back to the game board and explore Letter K, the Forest Troll Camp. Defeat and interact to read entry C1, number 22. That's this here. Now that we've defeated them, we read entry number 22. Entry 22 says, with the trolls dealt with, only one opponent remains, the massive ogre. He tucks the Snow Saga in a pouch, raises his cleavers and snarls.
Dogs, come on! My blades thirst for blood!
He seems surprisingly intelligent for an ogre. 2 Cleaver steps forth, time to fight. Place 2 Cleavers in the region. Reveal enemy card 108, 2 Cleavers. And reveal point of interest J. Alright, 108. CS 108. Here's a card. It's a story card. 2 Cleavers. Let's a little bit closer. There's 2 Cleavers, the ogre. Oh, he's a big boy. He's got a lot of abilities. So we'll put him here. He's got... Oh, he's indeed got 2 Cleavers. He's not messing around. Reveal story point. I just forgot which story point I was supposed to reveal. I got distracted by those 2 big cleavers. Story point of interest J. Let's take the storyboard. Troll camp. Fight 2 Cleavers, the ruthless assassin of Kirjanti. Defeat and interact to read number 32. Okay, so now we've got letter J. I think this is a J. I don't know that I have to put that there if we're going to do it right now, which we are. Oh boy. 2 Cleavers. He has 7 hit points times the number of heroes, so he has 14 hit points. He deals heroes damage times 3. He deals 6 damage. Ouch, he has 1 shield. Take 1 damage for each miss drawn. Each hero in the party gains a miss. Those are his rune abilities. So this is a boss fight. This is really going to be something else. I have to definitely fight this really defensively with my bard and offensively with my rogue. So, we obviously can't interact, so we're going to engage. Well, I guess we interact with a point of interest, which is fighting him. That's this. Interact with a point of interest, and that says fight 2 cleavers. So defeat and interact with this to read entry number 32. All right, so let's fight him. 4 cards from the rogue. Great Strike 1. Energy. Assassination. Great Strike 1. I only have 3 fire, so with 1, 2, 3 fire, I could almost darn near kill him in 1 round. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm really glad I got Battle Chant 2 to come up. Get that extra defense. So let's see what runes I draw. Bard's runes are... Come on, pull out that fire rune. No. I do not need... Definitely don't need Chronicle points this turn. Water here. Wind here. And 1 miss. Assassin. Do us well, Bria. Let's see that fire. Fire and earth. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got fire and earth. And 1 miss. Well, I definitely need fire on a 5 damage. And earth on the energy. So let's draw again with Bria. One, 2, 3. Water is a miss. Earth here. Wind here. Draw again with the bard. See what the bard can get. Maybe earth, wind, and fire would be perfect. Earth, wind, and fire would be perfect. Miss, miss, yuck. Got 3 miss, and another earth. Well, earth is good for my block. That's for sure. Okay, drawing a 3rd time with the bard. Have to. Come on, wind and fire. Fire runes are found way out here, by the way. We're nowhere near getting them. Come on, wind and fire. Earth, wind, water. Okay, it's okay. Water, wind, earth. If I stop there, I definitely need the rogue to go again. If I stop there, I think we can have some decent output at least. We won't die either. Let's find out what happens here. Earth, that's a miss. The earth is a miss, and that's a miss. That shuts the assassin completely down. We are doing nothing. Oh, no it doesn't. I'm going to exhaust the assassin to return these runes back to the bag. I'm drawing again. I need a fire rune really bad, and I could use a wind rune also. There's only 1 wind rune left, though. Fire, yay. Earth. Okay, so it's not the worst. Fire. 2 misses. So it puts the rogue in the blank spot for the mistrack. Okay, I think I see what I'm going to do. We're both going to be done. Now we're moving to our resolution step. The Bard resolves all blue here. He's going to deal 1 extra damage, but he's dealing none this turn because he didn't get his attack runes. However, he does get a Chronicle point. It's going to be huge in a minute. Skills. It's going to activate Sweet Melody. Me and another hero gain a Chronicle point. Here. Here. Activate God's Hymn. Any one hero gains a shield or a +1 attack. I am going to gain a shield. So when you gain, you push this one off to the right, like so. So eventually they'll get cycled through. So I'm going to gain a shield. Then, skills here, activate this. Wrong. Oh yeah, this is it. 1 attack deals +2 damage, so we'll make it the Great Strike. I'm going to pay 2 to use the Dwarven Ring. 2 Chronicle points to use the Dwarven Ring, which says draw and play a feat card. Probably should have done that sooner, and I could have put those misses here, but I didn't, so I'm not going to rewind that. The only reason I did that is so I can activate the Thieves' Tools as an instance for 1/2. I have 2 Chronicle points left. 1 attack becomes fast. We're going to make... actually, no, I don't need that attack to become fast. So I don't need to use that yet either. So I'm going to put that feat back on top. I'm going to keep all my stuff where it was, because I'm not killing him in 1 round anyway. Okay, I've activated all of my skills, and I've activated all of my fast things. I have not activated my Bard instrument. Pay 2. 1, 2. Takes me down to 5 Chronicle points. 1 attack from any hero deals +3 damage. So this is dealing now 10 damage. That's awesome. Wow, we could really pack the damage when we want to. However, the enemy attacks first. 2 cleavers is dealing 6 damage plus whatever this card is on the Bard. Okay, so just 6 damage. I'm going to use my Battle Chant 2 to block 3 of it. Plus this blocks another one. So blocking 4 of it, I take 2 damage. 1, 2. I'm down to 3 hit points though. I'm not liking that. Next is going to be the Great Strike here. All right, we get to activate our attacks now. Great Strike here is dealing 10 damage. That's an incredible amount of damage. Just put it right on 2 cleavers here. He only has 4 hit points left. So now we discard all the runes, discard all the misses. And discard the rogue's misses. Wish I could have the rogue on the camera too. There's, again, so much spot, so much table space the game takes up. Discard the rogue feat cards, discard the bard feat cards. Bard has plenty, or the rogue has plenty of chronicle points to use some stuff, so does the bard, that's good. We're going to not travel, and then we're going to engage with him again this round. So we draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rogue draws 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's awful. Not a lot of attacks here. Oh! Okay, but we get to use her ring, so better do it now. Spend 2 to draw 1 feat card and play it. It is the Great Strike, so that cost me 2 Chronicle points, taking me to 2. I spend 2 Chronicle points, take me to 0 to make it a fast attack. Well, you know what? I'm not going to spend those yet, because it's an instant. I can see what runes I draw first. Okay. Bard. Draw 3 runes. Come on, get my fire rune. 1, 2, 3. Starting off with 2 misses. That is the worst, kind of. But it is pretty bad. I could have him deal less damage with Mocking Song. Yeah. I'm going to put 1 earth on Mocking Song. Then the rogue draws 3 runes. You know, let's put 2 cleavers here. Since he's the enemy we're fighting. Or even better yet, let's put him here. With his 10 damage on him. 3 runes for the rogue. 1, 2, 3. 2 misses. Ugh. That was a rough first round of runes. You know what? I'm going to exhaust my bard to put those runes back. I can't exhaust the rogue. She's still exhausted from last round. I'm going to exhaust those with the bard to put those runes back and redraw them. One, 2, 3. Yes, I got my fire and wind, so I can attack with the bard. And I can... Okay, yeah, the bard can kill the troll now. Actually, on his own. So the rogue's going to go ahead and draw again, though. Because I'm hoping to have her absorb some of this damage. Rune time. Oh. Yeah, I was able to get my strike runes. Yeah, that was a good choice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Wind, earth. Oh, this is amazing, actually. This is over in the fast portion. We're both going to stop drawing. We're both in the blue. So now it's resolution step. First thing is resolve this. I get +1 shield, +1 damage, and 1 chronicle point. The rogue gets 1 chronicle point, and that's resolving this. Then we move on to any fast attacks or skills. I have this fast attack that deals 2 damage. And if I'm exhausted, which she is, deal 2 more damage. So she's going to deal 4 damage. He has armor. Okay, hang tight. He has armor, so he would have only taken 9 damage, not 10. So we gotta kind of rewind a little bit, but it's okay. We saved it before we got too far. So when this goes on YouTube, if they don't watch far enough, they're gonna say, wait, he only takes 9 damage. Well, I fixed it eventually. So he's at 9 damage. It's still not gonna matter, and you'll see why in a moment. With my fast abilities and items, I'm going to activate my Bard's Instruments for 2. 1, 2. 1 attack from one hero deals an additional 3 damage. I'm going to put it on Shadow Step. So Shadow Step deals 2, +2 because Bria's exhausted, +3 from my Bard item, 7 damage. -1 for the shield is 6 damage. 6 and 9 is 15, taking out 2 cleavers. He is gone. Bye-bye, 2 cleavers. We rid the area of monsters, so we get a experience point. And read the entry C132. You see I put a disclaimer at the front, huh? Two Cleavers is a powerful warrior, but you repel his assaults time and again. He bleeds from many little wounds, but nevertheless smiles under his helm.
You fight well,
He laughs.
but I have no time for this now.
The sky darkens from on high, and a terrible stench fills your nostrils, followed by the flap of vast wings. The sky darkens. Oh, I just read that. An enormous flying monster appears. A thorn beast, the biggest you've ever seen, plummeting towards you. You leap out of harm's way, but when you recover, you see 2 cleavers in a saddle upon the beast. The mighty creature flies away toward the dark woods. You hunt for the Snow Saga and justice, for Kajanti has only begun. Ah, your hunt for the Snow Saga and for justice for Kajanti has only begun. Unlock adventure card CS15, Thief of Darkwoods. Okay. CS15. The Thief of the Darkwoods is here. Let's put it up here. All the clues you've found regarding your mentor's assassin point toward the Darkwoods. If you want to avenge your mentor, you must travel to the Murky Forest and find the assassin's trail before it fades to the mists. So that's another quest or another adventure that we can go on. Then it says read the entry C1 end. You return to Kajanti's tower, still unprepared to bid the last farewell to your old mentor. Kajanti's body is well preserved, another sign of his great powers in life. You clean the body with perfumed oils and place it on the funeral pyre. The flames rise tall and fierce. Within the smoke you see the ghostly figure of Kajanti. He warns you with a deep voice borne on the roaring wind. Hear my words. It falls upon you to recover the Snow Saga. If you fail, Fimbulwinter will descend on all Trudvang. The wind and image fades, only the crackling remains. Your old mentor's time is at an end, but your adventure has just begun. This first adventure ends, but you can continue the game by selecting an adventure from those you've unlocked. Good luck. So with that, the first adventure for Trudvang Legends comes to an end. We now have 2 adventures to choose from in the storyboard. The side quest for the Lost King that we got from the dwarf that we trusted, who then betrayed us, kind of. But we got his ring. Or the Thief of Darkwoods, where we keep hunting down the assassin's trail. So what has to happen here is I have to slot all of these locations in. I mean, you do it kind of when you play it, but this point of interest is gone. The letter C point of interest still remains. We haven't dealt with that. Oh, you know what? I think it goes away too, because whatever we do here tells us which new sheet of paper to put in here, and we cover all the, I guess I should show you what sheet of paper we put in here, and we cover all these windows back up. So that's going to wrap up this edition of Trudvang Legends on Boardroom Gamer. Thanks so much for attending the live stream, everybody. I do appreciate it. Rex, thank you for your input and decisions today. It helped guide us towards victory. If you're watching this on the YouTube replay, thanks for checking that out as well. Please give it a thumbs up if you like this content. Subscribe to this channel for more of it. As always, we'll see you at the next boardroom meeting.